Welcome to Tarot Time with Mistitarot, answers for your everyday questions. Coming to you live from the air capital of the world. Call in now, 917-388-4316, to get your question answered on air by Misty. Too shy? You can ask your questions in the chat room or email your questions to emailtarot@yahoo.com before the show. And here she is now, the diva of divination, Misty Tarot. Good Thursday night, everybody. It's me, Misty Tarot, coming to you live, as always, from a stormy ICT. It's just cold and beautiful outside. It's raining and sleeting and snowing and thundering and doing all kinds of wacky stuff. It's kind of fun. It's neat to watch, I know that. I'm not used to thunderstorms in February, but hey, whatever. World's going wacky, as usual. Give me a call at 917-388-4316. I'll get your questions answered for you live on air. And of course, if you're in the chat room, you can ask me in chat or in private message. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. I'm so glad that I can be here with you tonight, as I have been for a little over a year now. I'm just pushing right on through it. We're getting through it, having a good time doing it too. I love hearing from all of you. And I've been updating YouTube this week, and I think I'm only 2 weeks behind now. I got the first part today. I'm finally at the first part of the Valentine's show. No. So yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, it's good though. It needed to be done. People were coming to me and asking me, so you know, got that going. So go over to youtube.com/MistyTarot. That's my channel. And I'm getting through it, so I promise I will do better. I will. I'll get back to it shortly. Beyond that, what's going on? I've got your go-no-go weekend forecast, as usual, on coming up about 29 past the hour, usually somewhere around there, sometimes 30, 31 minutes, you know, it's in there. It's like half the show. But I'm looking at my switchboard, and for some reason, my go-no-go file has been kicked out. So we're going to do tonight's go-no-go without the intro that is usually there. So I hope you guys will excuse that, and you can just kind of hum it in your head or something. I think we all know what it sounds like by now. All right, guys, I've got some emails, and I've got a lot of people ready to find out what the heck is going on. So let's get right to it. I have a soapbox tonight, but we'll wait. We'll see. We'll see if I get on the soapbox tonight. I have a feeling I'm going to. I do every Thursday and Friday, don't I? All right. This is from Princess. And Princess needs to know what's going on with Warwick. Apparently, he did not contact me, and he turned his phone off. He turned his phone off. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see what's going on with them. I don't see this being an issue of a game that he's playing here, because I think that's what I'm feeling from your question. You know, he has made some decisions, but I don't think he, you know, turned his phone off. I think something happened to the phone, because it's not over between you guys. So this is just a little something that's weird, and he's just being a guy and not thinking that he needs to contact you because you guys haven't been talking anyways. So he's not really thinking about that. Things are fine. He's just seeing what freedom is like for a second. So, because you guys have been kind of dancing back and forth playing a game. So he's just seeing what that's like. Even though he didn't intend to turn his phone off or have it shut off. See, I feel like he didn't do it. This is like the phone is lost. The phone got killed. This is something else. This has nothing to do, like, he's not doing this intentionally. But then he realized, oh, well, let's see what she thinks about that. So that's what's going on. Still, things will be fine. He's just let it go. Let it go. You know, of course, be concerned for his safety. I mean, you know, if there's a way to get a hold of him, get a hold of him. But this is nothing. He's going to contact you. Just loosen up the grip. He's fine. This has nothing to do with you. There's something wrong with the phone. This is not him. No. Something wrong with the phone. Alright, I got another question here. I'm about to get on my soapbox. I can feel it coming. Okay, this one's from Tim. And it says, hello, I'm going on a trip in a week. Can you give me insight into this trip? Should I look out for anything? Will I have fun? Etc. A trip. I'm going on a trip in a few weeks. I know I'm going to have fun. Let's see what's going to be like with your trip, Tim. I don't know. I kind of feel like you're going to be trapped a little bit. Either you're planning too much, or somebody else is planning too much. So just watch out. You know, you're going to have fun. You're going to be able to relax. I just feel like wherever it is you're going, or I feel like you're going with people. There's people, like, obviously there's people. But if you're visiting someone, I want you to be aware that there are secrets going on. Okay, especially where it concerns a couple. So if this is family, just watch out for that. If you encounter a couple, there's some secrets. So just kind of stay away and remember that you're on vacation. You're on a trip. And it has nothing to do with you. So stay out of it. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. You don't have to work on anything. Nothing's difficult. You're just kind of, should I, shouldn't I, when it comes to things that you should do. There's a lot going on with the trip, though. A lot. A lot. I want you to make sure that you're in control. So if you don't want to go to lunch, or you don't want to go do this or that, don't do it. Because that's no fun. This is your trip. Plan it. It's your trip. So make sure you're doing what you want to do, and not what other people want you to do. Other than that, yeah, it's a good time. I feel like you're gonna like find something too. I don't know if you're into antiquing. That's coming up. It's like an antique or a junk store. You know, fun stuff that we do when we are gone. Even if it's not a fun trip, we always go into a fun little store. There's some things in there that you're going to want. So if you have a collection and you're looking for a particular item, or yeah, that's the direction I'm going. Okay, so yeah, you're going to find that one thing that you've been looking for at a store or something like that. Just a little nothing something that makes you happy. So keep your eye out for that fun little souvenir or something different, because you're going to find it. And I really want to go to antiques. So go do it. And then write me back and let me know what you bought. And buy me something too. I'm kidding. I don't need anything. All right. Let's get into the chat room. And I have the first one was right there. Let me scroll up. And the first question of the night. Where are you? Oh my goodness. It was about time, wanting to know when you're going to get engaged. Is it Kundalini baby? Kundalani baby? You were wanting to know about when you were going to get engaged. If I remember it correctly. They're waving in the chat room. Me. Alright, let's see when you're going to get engaged. I'm going to go by the months. Okay, so we're going to start with March. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's what the cards say. So September. And that's really good because that's the time. And see, everybody's leading me. See what God does? See, God's doing this to me because I wrote something today. I was out, but September, okay. Let's go back to September. I'm going to explain why. Okay, so don't get down if that's too far away. Okay, I'm going to explain myself. I was out at a meeting today, and, you know, me being me, sometimes I open channels, and I don't mean to. But if I'm just kind of sitting there reading or thinking about things, waiting, basically, I will open a channel. And so today, without a pen and paper, I grabbed a receipt that was in my wallet, and there just so happened to be a pen on the floor. So I started writing, and it was about relationships, which we all know, a lot of my questions are, of course, about love. And I gotta tell you this, what I keep getting today from people is that it's a game. That love's a game. No. Life's not a game. Love's not a game. This is real. There's no game. We don't have to play a game. You know, if you guys are playing a game, maybe it's time to evaluate the whole relationship thing. Anyways, it was about that, and just wanting you guys to know that if you are suffering, if you're hurt, if you're disappointed, if you're never at ease, if you don't feel secure and safe, if there's no trust, get out. What are you doing? There's no game to be played here. All right? It's done. Do not stay with someone that you feel these feelings about just because you want to play the game or because they're there or because you don't want to be alone. That's not what it's about. I've lost my place in my reading. Can you believe it? My brain is just all over the place. Ugh, I'm telling you. It's about cherishing yourself, okay? And if you don't cherish yourself, then guess what happens? We teach people then how to treat us, okay? So if you don't like the way people are treating you, then look in the mirror and see what you're doing. If you're in a great relationship, wonderful. Guess what? That's a covenant. I don't care if you're married or not. That is a promise to your heart if you're in a great relationship. Don't go out talking about it. Don't speak negativity. If you guys get into an argument or something, don't go out and say blah, blah, blah. He said, she said, she said. No. Because guess what happens? Then people are going to talk about it. And that's going to bring hostility into the relationship. It's going to bring negative energy into the relationship. Not only that, don't do it with any part of your life. We need to keep our mouth shut. And we need to trust God. Beyond that, when you guys ask me about time, things like that. It's going to happen on God's time. It's not going to happen on your time. It's about God's time. So if it happens now, or if it happens 6 months from now, trust it. It's going to happen. Not only that, but when it does happen, one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to be really, really slow, or it's going to be really, really fast. Either way, it's God's time. Don't let other people come in and say, oh, no. Love don't work like that. You got to bring in the magic. Play the game. Don't do this. Don't tell them that. If you've got something to say, say it. If it's how you feel, say it. Okay? No game. This is not a game, people. Okay? And don't let other people tell you it's right or wrong. No. It's yours. So only you are going to know that. I want everybody to look in the mirror. Somebody got upset at me today because I said, if you're in a bad relationship, you know, maybe you should look in the mirror. And they said, well, you know, just because it's a bad relationship doesn't necessarily mean that it's my fault. No, of course not. But if it's a bad relationship and you look in the mirror and you say, yeah, I'm good and I like me, then it's your fault for staying and not cherishing yourself. So, okay, off my soapbox now. It's just really been bugging me. The whole, self-worth, love thing. So, just saying, take it for what it is. That's all. Take it for what it is. Okay. Let's see. I have a private message here that says, I just heard on Sunday from my sister that my ex-sister-in-law, who I am close to, and have cried on each other's shoulders, is dating an ex-boyfriend of mine. And this has been going on for a month now. I wanted to know if what you could pick up on that, and if you saw that as a lasting long-term relationship or what. Okay, so your ex-sister-in-law is dating your ex-boyfriend. Okay. Let's see what that's about. They're an ex for a reason. Just remember that. First of all, let it go. With those two, you know what? Their hearts are in the right place. They have themselves done a lot of crying and sorrows and regrets about people in their life. They're coming from the same place. So it has become a way to talk to someone that understands what they're going through. Okay? So, yeah. Is it going to be long term? I'm thinking, yeah. That's what I'm seeing. Not that it's going to be a good thing, because they're forming a relationship on wounds. Okay? So the relationship is starting out of what I did to this person. And that's not always a great way to found a relationship, but hey, if it works, it works. They can work through it together. So it's kind of like therapy. And there's no secrets between them, because they don't want to do to each other, what they've done to others. They don't want this to be a karmic relationship in that way. So yeah, it's a good thing. It really is. So let's let them have it, because everybody deserves it and they need to get it out. So let's give them the blessing and say, yeah, you know what? Not gonna think about it. Okay, got another one here. It says, question, please, Misty. Is my relationship over with my guy? He wants to pick up all his things he has at my home. Okay. Let's see what's going on with your guy. Again, a lot of sorrows, a lot of regrets, and needing to work through things. There's a lot going on here. He's changing, almost like he's evolving, and there was no real control in this relationship. So, here's what you need to know. You're a confident person. You're a determined person. You've got a great head on your shoulders. And, with him, it's about family. So, there's just a bit of a clash. Is it over? No. Let him do what he needs to do, okay? I'm not condoning if he's seeing someone else, which I don't see he is, but I'm just saying, give him some space, all right? Give yourself some space. This is going to be fine. This is going to work out. It's about free reign. He got a little scared. That's all it's about. Nothing's really going to come about this, and really what's going to happen is he's going to pick up his stuff, and a few days later he's going to realize that wasn't the right move. He's making decisions based off of some old fears that he has. Something down deep in him, almost childhood-like. He's going into a place of fear. So no, it's fine. It's not over. There is no death to this right now. and it's not even final. So he's just got some fear-based reasoning in his head going on, and, you know, it's not going to work for him. Don't worry about it. If he needs to pick up his stuff, let him pick up his stuff. You're a confident, determined, perfect person. So just stay calm, flow, and see what it is that needs to happen. I think it'll make the relationship evolve, actually, and push it forward, because it's been kind of stagnant. And I think you would agree with that. All right. You know what? I'm done ignoring you good people that are on the phones. So let's get to the phone line. And the first call is jumping out at me. Okay, we're going to go to Georgia. Good evening, Georgia. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. What can I do for you?
Interested in approaching.
Okay, you're breaking up really, really bad.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. Hello?
Okay. Yes.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yes. There's a young lady who I'm interested in talking to.
Okay.
And I'd like to know if I do approach her, how that's gonna work out for me.
Okay. Great. Very good.
Okay.
Have you been talking to her? Have you been expressing yourself to her?
No, I haven't done it yet.
You haven't done it yet. You need to. The thing about her, what I want you to know is she kind of comes from a place of some past regrets. Okay, a little bit of sorrow. She's had some hard times. And she really needs someone to tell her how they feel, and to be kind, and to trust, and to look at the world differently. Okay, she's never been with anybody like you.
Okay.
Okay, so trust what your heart is feeling here. I really like it. There's a lot of opportunities for fun. And there's a lot of spontaneity in the relationship, and you will always know what you have. So, yeah, I like it. I go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's potential for a relationship?
Yes, sir, there is. A really nice relationship.
You think age would be a factor?
That age will be a factor?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not going to be.
Okay.
No, it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If I may, I inbox you, probably message you about a car. So disregard that. I just want to know if you see if me getting a new car real soon.
Okay, let's see.
That's the only question I have.
Will age be a factor? Too cute. No, it's perfect. I love that. Okay. Yes, you will. Actually, like, within 2 months, I mean, it's going to be a little bit difficult, but you need to walk on faith with this one. You need to go ahead and say, you know what, I gotta do this.
Okay.
Okay, you know, and I know, like, cars are the worst, too, because then we buy them and we freak out about it. You need to do this. This is something that you deserve. It's your time. And you need to trust that God, is going to provide and take care of it. So yeah, you are going to get the car, and it's going to be fine. You're going to have the means necessary to do so.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Walk in faith and go talk to her.
I will.
All right. All right.
Bye.
Bye. So it's about walk in faith. Got to. It's going to happen for you. I know it is. All right. Let's go down the line, and we're going to now go to... Does everything seem slow? Everything seems really slow to me right now. Like time itself has stood still. All right, let's go to New Jersey. Good evening, New Jersey.
Hi, Misty.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, lady. How are you?
I'm fabulous. What can I do for you?
I had a question for you.
Okay.
So I recently, started trying to go dating or, see how this whole dating world is since I've been so out of practice for so long.
Right.
And I signed up for this website, created a profile, and I'm getting, lots of inquiries.
Cool.
And I met a guy this week named Andre. I want to know what he regards to him and I.
Okay. Andre, huh?
Yes.
Ha ha. I like the name.
So do I.
Why am I seeing green around him? Does he have green eyes or something?
Not that I know of, no.
He's green. Like I keep getting green like a dragon. Let's see. You and Andre. You know what? He is really cool. He's got class. He's got style. He's got grace. He's got an imagination. And he's sensitive, and it's nice. The only thing about him is, he doesn't like change that much. I think that's one of his weaknesses. He doesn't like change. He kind of likes to stay in a routine when it comes to relationships. But the good thing also is that he doesn't look at past wounds. He doesn't bring baggage. He just kind of likes a routine. So that's a drawback a little bit. But he likes to work on things too. I do see you guys kind of hanging out for a little while, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's nice. And I don't want you being paranoid about it either.
Okay.
Don't put so much thought into it. You know what I mean? This is kind of a breaking in period, so just, go with it, have a good time, and go ahead and keep some stuff to yourself. You don't need to tell him everything.
Okay.
Okay, but I do like him, and he's very easy to talk to.
Yes, so far I get the same feeling.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I really, really do. I just think it's going to take a few more weeks to really get it going.
Okay, so just slow going and just,
Yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, but enjoy it. You know what I mean? Get yourself back into the process of it.
Okay, so should I stick with this website or should I?
Let's see. Okay. Go ahead and stick with it a little bit longer, like 3 more months.
Okay.
But there's something else out there for you. I think by then, this is, again, it's a breaking in thing. You're just going to get used to it. You're going to get used to how it's done. And then I want you to go ahead and then make a switch to it's almost like you're going to be flipping through. It's something that calls to you. Like every time you hear the commercial or every time you see an advertisement for it, it's something you're going to be drawn to that website. And I want you to go for that because it feels a little bit more truthful, a little bit more honest, the way it's ran. And there's a lot more options there for you. So, but go ahead and stick with this one just to get used to the whole thing and then switch yourself over.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. Let me know what happens.
I certainly will.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Take care.
That's fun. Although, I don't know. I hear that dating sites are kind of, with their whole dance. I mean, but I would rather you guys do the dance than play a game. You know what I mean? And at least on a dating website, it's structured. It's a structured kind of a thing. You know, you're not allowed to ask so many questions or, you know, whatever. I'd rather see that.